I will be buying these.
Yeah, because
These are so sick. They're uncirculated 1898 Morgans.
How you doing, gang?
How'd you come across them?
Oh, we had a guy come in. He sold us uncirculated Morgans.
Some nice toners. We got those. Those
61 a rip on
those
those.
are getting sent out.
Yeah, these are getting pictures taken and sent. Yeah.
Want to show them the rest of the roll? Just
Yeah. Let's break it down.
This, if I were to do a trade for a couple, that way you have rolling on and stuff.
Came in. He said he had these for 50 years. He was given to him by his grandpa. He hadn't touched the tube since. Paid 61 a coin. He had these since he was 14 years old.
I'm already out here. Yeah, fair enough. And who knows what thing's gonna go.
the thing is, and I expect
So, I just want to zoom in on these a little bit more. So these are at the top of the bottom of the rolls. When you have that going on,
Why do they tone like that? Do you know?
usually exposure to the air, like sulfur, usually is kind of what exposes them. Like gets them to tone up like that.
Is that why they call them end of rolls?
The end
to the rolls. Yeah.
Those are the enders. The enders, baby.
Everything in between gets to stay like this. These were on the ends like that.
Those are sick, man.
They're so sick. I can't wait. I want to take pictures of those really bad. Those are so sick. Yeah, he basically had a pocket roll for 50 years, he said. Came in, saw the silver was up, got paid for it. But
I had to dump them, you know. It's,
I mean, if silver's $71 an ounce, you got to dump at some point. You know, you can't hold on to it forever. This is something that if I would get, I don't think it would ever leave my possession, to be honest.
like the spot price is almost forcing people out.
Yeah, it's forcing all the collectible stuff, like all the numismatic value stuff, into places like ours. So kind of a good time to buy if you think about it, for collectability wise, because nobody's really hunting for that. They're hunting for generic. They're hunting for just weight. So you can get some good snipes at a better price than you'd usually be able to.
you're not wasting it, man. Sharing knowledge is what we're neighborhood. We want to look you in the eye and say, hey, we did it this bad, or we'll lick our wounds.
I love this.
You
I like proof nickels. Proof V nickels is my jam. This proof shield nickel kind of popped, man. It's got this iridescent toning, and it's an old green holder in '66. This is probably the second most valuable coin that ever came in here raw. And it's 1865 $5 gold piece. There's only about 30 known. And graded 53. And that came in, the cool thing about that is it was an old couple who had no idea what they had. And I paid them very well. And they gave about half, I think they gave a bunch of the money to their church. And then, because they were so excited, and then like a bunch of their people from their church started coming in here based on the referral. And like that's the really cool part about the whole deal. And it's straight graded, and it's real, and it wasn't some filed off 65S. Did you know that like doilies are very valuable?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really know that when I bought this coin. There are blind
All the
spots.
days you eat crap and then one day you eat cake. You know?
Yeah. No, but that's a really cool coin. This is probably the coolest thing I own. You want the coolest thing I own? That is Woody Hayes' 1970 Big Ten Championship watch. That's a big deal, dude. Here's the back of it, and see if you can catch that, because that's really cool. I cherish this. This is they lost this game, and they lost the national championship in the process. At some point, I'm gonna donate this to maybe to the wrestling team or something. But I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. But it is for now. This is mine. In Columbus, Ohio, where I grew up, this is a giant deal. I mean, this is my proof V nickel collection, which. I don't buy the top of the end. I buy some nice things, but I just think these things are undervalued. There's only 1,500 to 2,000 of these, maybe tops per year. I only have to convince about 1,500 people that these things are cool for us to create a real market. Every fun show or something, I go buy one. I've actually sold a couple recently. This is the September's issue of the Gray Sheet, and this was a guide to the proof V nickels, and I had no idea. I was like, dude, a guide to proof V nickels. This is my favorite thing to collect. And then I go here and I read the second article or the second paragraph of this thing. It says, my interest in collecting this type started in 2019 with a visit to Carat Coin in North Olmsted, on a work-related trip to Cleveland. And so, I had no idea, but that was a real honor that I inspired somebody to write an intricate article about the thing that I love collecting. This is such a small world, and it's such a small community, and it's such an awesome community filled with people that love money, that love history. This is about as fun as anything can be. But you're looking at like these and my Woody Hayes watch and my
Double mind your business.
and the double mind your business. These are the only 10 things in here that aren't for sale, okay? And some of these proof V nickels could be for sale, but these 2 things right here are about the
Goodness.
Look at listen.
We're selling today,
I
boys.
mean, at a certain price, everything goes. But these things right here.
If we're leaving this shop and it's on fire,
Yeah.
those two
These
things.
these two things.
Those
These 2 things are the things that I really, really, really treasure. If like the 10-year-old me could see me now, he'd be like, you did it, dude. You friggin' did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
My life is dope, and I do dope.
January 31st, 2026, we'll have our next Whatnot show. If you guys want to stop by, it'll be at 5 p.m. Central, auctioning off hundreds and hundreds of items starting at $1. We're also going to be throwing in some giveaways, so we can't wait to see you guys there. If you guys need a free $15 for signing up with Whatnot, just click that link down below. Thanks so much. We hope to see you guys there.